Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Two Idiots in a Movie podcast, episode 25. I'm your host, Chris, and here with me always is my co-host, Matt.
What's up, everyone? In today's episode, we'll be reviewing the movie Night Skies, written and directed by Shane Black.
Yep.
Chris,
Yeah.
go ahead.
And give us a summary.
Yes.
Okay, so essentially, at the beginning of the movie, we see this porn star die,
Pretty
right?
much, yeah.
Yeah. And apparently there's the rest of the movie is like trying to figure out a mystery of why she died, and they're also looking for this other girl, which neither one of us wrote her name down.
He goes missing.
Yeah, she goes missing, and she has something to do with the porn star. Well, basically, a private investigator and hired muscle, I guess you would call
Yeah.
Russell Crowe's character. Anyways, a private investigator and hired muscle come together to form an unlikely partnership to help figure out where this missing girl is and uncover the mystery that lies behind why she ran away, basically.
Good job.
Thanks. I'm getting better.
Not really.
Okay, whatever.
This is one of my favorite Shane Black movies, and this is a great buddy cop movie.
This is an amazing buddy cop movie. I knew this was supposed to be a good movie, but I didn't think I would enjoy myself as much as I did when I was watching this movie.
You're welcome.
It was a great movie.
This movie is so much fun.
Yes, it is. It's just fun from beginning to end.
Yes, pretty much.
I never was bored during this movie.
Yeah.
I was either mostly laughing. This movie is hilarious.
Yeah. Shane Black, he writes the way he writes is so good.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
He knows how to make you laugh in subtle ways and non-subtle ways.
And both Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe are great.
Yeah, and they have great chemistry.
Yeah, they got great chemistry, and especially Ryan Gosling. This is kind of like a different role for him. He usually does, the serious, brooding type of characters, and
he's the drunken idiot, basically.
The fumbling goofball idiot private investigator who's, it's basically his daughter's better at life than he is.
Yeah. How old is his daughter in this?
They probably say, but I don't remember.
I don't remember. But she looks like she's like 12 or 13.
Yeah.
Maybe 14.
If I had money, I would put it on that.
Yeah, she's probably like 13 or 14, and she has to drive him around a lot because he's so drunk.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. But speaking of her character, she is a great character too.
Yeah,
she seems like she's the more responsible one between her and her dad.
Yeah.
She seems like she's taking care of him.
And the way they play off each other, it's great too.
Mhm.
This movie's so much fun.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep saying that too.
And then she also has she also forms a bond with Russell Crowe's character.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Which is great. But all around, this is a great buddy cop movie.
Yeah, great fun,
hilarious
funny buddy cop movie.
Yeah, and also this movie also has some pretty good action-y scenes in it too, with some of the shootouts and stuff like that.
Yeah, it has some good shootouts.
Yeah, and parts of those are played off for laughs, especially with Ryan Gosling's character.
Yeah.
I'll talk about one later that I just thought about that I forgot to write down. But this is a great movie. Got any other non-spoilery stuff to talk about, Matt?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Well, if you don't have any more non-spoiler stuff to talk about, then spoiler warning ahead. If you haven't seen this movie and you want to, we highly suggest you go see it. From here on out will be spoilers. You've been warned. So, Matt, let's get into some spoilers. What you want to start with?
I'm going to go with the negative first, just to get it out of the way.
Okay.
I didn't like the missing girl.
You didn't like the missing girl?
Yeah.
I didn't really like her that much either, to be completely honest.
No, the way she plays it, the actor who plays her, I don't know, it just didn't work with me.
It didn't mesh. You don't think it meshed well with the movie?
No, not at all.
Yeah, she was like scared, and I don't know. She just, yeah, I get what you're saying. I didn't really like her either. I didn't really think about when thinking about my thoughts on the movie before we started recording. I didn't really think about her that much or really at all, because I was mainly just focused on Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling's relationship and how they progressed through the movie. But now that you mention it, yeah, I didn't really like.
No, she's probably the
character.
weakest link.
Yeah,
weakest part of this movie.
Definitely.
The Russell Crowe's and Ryan Gosling's their first interaction when Crowe
punches him in the face
and breaks his arm. That scene is
it's great because he's like, he takes Ryan Gosling's gun basically.
And Ryan Gosling keeps
trying to get it back, and he just keeps getting beat up. Yeah. And he's like, now I'm going to break your arm.
What?
No. He's like, what? No. And breaks it. It was hilarious.
Yeah, it was great.
Nah, but that was just one of the many. Like, Ryan Gosling is so hilarious.
Ryan Gosling is such a good actor.
He really is.
I forgot how gory and how much nudity is in this movie. I knew there was nudity and gore in it, but I forgot how much.
Yeah, there's a lot more than I was expecting in it.
Yeah,
a lot of nudity. Well, I mean, it does kind of have ties to the porn industry.
So it kind of makes sense.
What was it set in the 70s?
Yeah, 70s LA, which I think they did a great job.
Yeah, it definitely gave that very sleazy, porn-infested Los Angeles. If that's what they were going for, they did a great job of it.
Yeah,
because it felt like a very sleazy place. But there's a lot more nudity in here than I was thinking. Oh, one of my favorite scenes was when they go to the party and his daughter's in the trunk. His daughter wants to go, and she gets in the trunk, and he opens the trunk because he hears her in the back, and then she says, "Now I know you're gonna be mad," and he just shuts the trunk on her, and was like, "Yeah, here you go, park it." He was gonna leave his daughter in the trunk,
pretty much, yeah.
And then he tried to send her home, but she didn't go home. And then she's in there watching porn with the porn star that's in the porn.
Yeah, pretty much. She's around a bunch of naked adults.
Yep.
Watching porn.
Mm-hmm. And then Ryan Gosling gets drunk.
Yeah.
And swims with the mermaids. Which was great. And then he tries to do a magic trick and falls off the balcony and falls down like a 50 foot, 60 foot hill. Oh god, it was hilarious. That was one of my favorite parts of the movie.
I like the scene where that lady's holding him at gunpoint.
Oh yeah.
Gosling tries to go for the gun at the ankle.
Yeah. That was hilarious. He's like, "What are you doing?" Russell Crowe's character was like, "What the fuck are you doing?
You trying to get a shot?" I imagine that. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Oh, okay. I forgot he falls asleep at the wheel and imagines a bee in the back seat smoking, and Russell Crowe showing him his ankle gun. He's like, and then he's always falling from stuff because he ends up falling from a balcony into a pool too. This movie is great, y'all. Y'all just don't even know. Y'all need to go watch this movie.
Everyone needs to watch this. Rewatch it.
Yeah, it was great. Just talking about it right now makes me want to rewatch it.
Yeah, I want to rewatch it now.
Yeah. Ryan Gosling's daughter is great in this movie.
Yeah, she's
like, she is so her character is like so smart, and I feel like she's like the heart of this movie.
Yeah, her and Gosling's relationship is the heart of this movie.
Mm-hmm. It's great. Oh, after that party scene that I liked so much, they're chasing that guy, and he gets hit by that car, and he gets fucked up, and he is really messed up. And then Russell Crowe is just like, finish him, and he just snaps his neck. And when Ryan Gosling's daughter comes back, Russell Crowe's like, "Oh yeah, he didn't make it.
Yeah, he didn't make it.
He wasn't gonna make it anyways. He was messed up." And they didn't hold back anything in that either.
No.
You saw it.
Yeah, you saw everything.
He was really messed up. I don't think we talked about this. I mean, we talked about it a little in the summary, but the porn star that when she's found dead, how she's found dead is a car rolls down a hill and crashes through a house. It is the opening scene, and it was hilarious. Because all you see is the car coming down the hill in the window, and then it just blasts through the house. I can only imagine what my reaction would be if that happens. There's a draft in here now. You got anything else, Matt? Is it trivia time?
Yeah, you want a piece of trivia?
Yeah, give us some trivia.
You know, you were talking about earlier where Gosling falls down that cliff at the party and he finds that dead body.
Uh-huh.
Do you know who played that dead body?
No.
Robert Downey Jr.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, he played him. He put on like a fake beard and yeah, that was his uncredited cameo in the movie.
Interesting. I did not know that at all.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Well, that's cool, actually.
Because Robert Downey Jr., Shane Black, they did Iron Man 3 and they did Kiss Kiss Bang Bang together. So I'm assuming they're probably friends.
Yeah. We'll be reviewing that movie
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks? Yeah, 2 weeks. After this episode. You got any more trivia for us?
No, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Well, that is an interesting piece of trivia. Well, then I guess we can get into our final thoughts. Matt, what's your final thoughts on this hilarious movie?
This movie is smart, gory, pretty violent at times, but hilarious. One of my favorite buddy cop movies. This absolutely deserves a sequel. Give this an 8 out of 10.
I 100% agree with you, Matt, but unfortunately, we're probably never going to get a sequel because I forgot about this little piece of trivia. The budget of this movie was $50 million, and it only made $62.8 million.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all.
And they said they probably won't ever make a sequel.
Even though they should.
100%. What'd you give it, Matt?
8 out of 10, I think.
8 out of 10? I'm giving it an 8 out of 10 also. I think this movie is very underrated.
Yes, definitely.
And it, unfortunately, underperformed. It is so good. It is hilarious. It has great action. The chemistry between Russell Crowe, Ryan Gosling, and Ryan Gosling's daughter is amazing. And, yeah, it's just an all-around great movie for me.
Yeah.
And I really want to just go, as soon as we get done watching, as soon as Matt leaves, I'm going to rewatch it. But no, this is a great movie, and I think I can speak for both of us when I say you need to go watch this movie if you've never seen it.
Definitely.
You got anything else, Matt?
No, that's it.
All right, well, thanks for listening to us discuss The Nice Guys. We hope you enjoyed the episode. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram, subscribe to us on YouTube. We put out new episodes every Sunday and Wednesday, and we'll see you next time when we talk about Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King.